Hello NBA fans, every day we have news about the Los Angeles Lakers. I'm a Lakers fan and I'm counting on you to subscribe to the channel and leave your. The Lakers have the opportunity to sign a top player who could significantly improve their rotation this season. Darius Bazley is the name of this player, who could be an NBA star. The 2025 NBA Summer League, as always, is serving as a stage for stories of overcoming and brilliance from young rookies. Thus, Darius Bazley, one of the most talked about standouts, will be wearing the Los Angeles Lakers jersey at the summer tournament. At 25, the forward who showed potential in his first seasons in the league is now trying to rebuild his career after a period away from the spotlight, including a season playing in China. Returns with consistent performance and a thirst for a fresh start. In Las Vegas, Bazley has been turning heads. He has also reached double-digit points in 4 of his 5 games and has already racked up 3 double-doubles. His consistent performance reflects a clear effort to regain his place in the NBA. The Lakers' need for depth in the frontcourt could be addressed by signing former Thunder forward Darius Bazley to a cap-friendly contract. The Los Angeles Lakers have answered some of their frontcourt issues with the addition of DeAndre Ayton and by re-signing Jackson Hayes, but their lack of depth remains a concern. With the team's Summer League campaign seeing some standout performances, the Purple and Gold could address their problems with depth by signing Darius Bazley to a team-friendly deal. Former Oklahoma City Thunder forward Darius Bazley is making a strong case for having a place in the NBA. The forward last appeared in the NBA with the Utah Jazz during the 2023-24 season. Following that stint, the 25-year-old went overseas to play professionally in China. After a season overseas, Bazley is attempting to return to the league, joining the Lakers' Summer League squad. While the attention has primarily been on players like Bronny James, Dalton Knecht, and Cole Swider, the ex-Thunder forward has made an impressive push to enter the limelight. It is safe to say that Bazley has been one of the team's best players thus far. Before the Las Vegas Summer League, the forward stood out for his tremendous performances at the California Classic, even helping the Purple and Gold secure a 2-1 record. His most impressive performance at the California Classic came against the San Antonio Spurs, when the forward recorded 27 points, 13 rebounds to go with 2 blocks. Bazley's elite athleticism has been reflected on both ends of the floor, with his shot-blocking ability gaining particular attention. While not known for his three-point shooting, his productivity from the perimeter has been quietly consistent in a limited capacity. The 25-year-old has remained effective even as the Summer League action has shifted to Las Vegas. In the game against the Dallas Mavericks, Bazley started off slow, recording 8 points and 11 rebounds in the 87-85 loss. Now coming off a 94-81 win against the New Orleans Pelicans, the Purple and Gold have secured their first win of the tournament. In his second game as a starter, Bazley put up a solid performance of 12 points and 10 rebounds against the Pelicans. His defensive prowess stood out, as the forward recorded a remarkable 5 blocks to anchor the team's defense. By the looks of it, the showdown for a frontcourt roster spot will come down to Cole Swider and Darius Bazley. Lakers are not interested in trading for Andrew Wiggins. There have been rumors over the last couple of weeks or so that the Los Angeles Lakers have been trying to trade for Miami Heat forward Andrew Wiggins. Wiggins is a two-way veteran wing who averaged 18.0 points a game and shot 37.4% from three-point range this past season, and he arrived in Miami in February as part of the trade that sent Jimmy Butler to the Golden State Warriors. Wiggins was a big key to the Warriors winning the 2022 NBA championship, and that year, he started in the All-Star game. Plenty see him as potentially the missing piece for a Lakers team that is looking to become a championship contender again. A recent report indicated that Miami's asking price has been too high for LA. According to one Heat beat writer, Wiggins is expected to be a member of the Heat once the new season starts. Dan Woik, who covers the Lakers for The Athletic, said on The Zach Lowe Show that the Lakers simply aren't interested in Wiggins. "They're not interested in Andrew Wiggins," Woik said. "I think I can put that to bed." It could very well be that their interest in Wiggins had disappeared if Miami had been asking for too much in return. It is also possible this is a smokescreen. Los Angeles could possibly have other options as far as trading for a 3-and-D wing. Anthony Irwin wrote that the team called to inquire about the availability of Matisse Thybulle, a 6'5" wing who has a 7-foot wingspan and a career average of 1.6 steals in 20.9 minutes a game. Lakers should acquire 6'10" sharpshooter, lob threat via stunning Adith swap. The Los Angeles Lakers generational duo of ex-Dallas Mavericks superstar Luka Doncic and 21-time All-Star LeBron James will prepare for a pivotal 2025-26 campaign alongside a brand-new starting-caliber big man. Following the addition of former number 1 overall pick in the 2018 NBA Draft DeAndre Ayton and return of consistent backup center Jackson Hayes in free agency, the Lakers' frontcourt saw significant improvement this offseason, but more work is left to be done. Though Ayton and Hayes are excellent rim-running threats, the Lakers' failure to acquire a solid floor-spacing big man such as Miles Turner or Brook Lopez may have hampered their chances of truly competing in a loaded Western Conference next season. A three-point threat in the frontcourt would have made a world of difference for Los Angeles under head coach J.J. Redick, but the franchise hasn't necessarily run out of options. In an effort to pair Doncic and James with a versatile big man that can offer size at the rim and three-point shooting ability, Pelinka may look to negotiate a mid-season trade to bring in the Chicago Bulls' Jalen Smith after his December 15 trade restriction passes. If the Lakers' general manager Rob Pelinka were to explore the trade market and possibly leverage a piece of the organization's future for immediate success, the team could find an unexpected trade partner in Chicago. For a deal of this nature to be agreed upon, the Lakers' number 36 overall pick in the 2025 NBA Draft Adith Yaro could be shipped out in tandem with the expiring $11 million salary of Maxi Kleber. Yaro's immediate departure could prove to be a gut punch for Los Angeles, but the 6'6" two-way guard may interest Chicago as a project piece. While his efficiency has taken a slight tumble from distance, the 6'10" Smith has plenty to offer as an athletic lob finisher and willing three-point shooter. In 64 appearances with the Bulls this past season, the former number 10 overall pick in the 2020 NBA Draft averaged 8.2 points, 5.6 rebounds, and 0.7 blocks while knocking down 32.4% of his looks from deep. Smith's outside shot-making has visibly dipped from his excellent 42.4% three-point shooting clip as a member of the Indiana Pacers in 2023-24. But placement in the right offensive system might see the former lottery pick return to his old ways in 2025-26. Former LeBron James teammate explains why Luka Doncic Lakers pairing will fail. 21-time All-NBA Los Angeles Lakers combo forward LeBron James' first playoff run with 5-time All-NBA first-team LA guard Luka Doncic ended in near disaster this spring, as the 50-32 Lakers fell in just 5 games to the lower-seeded Minnesota Timberwolves. Los Angeles's obvious lack of a serviceable traditional center became glaringly apparent when 4-time Defensive Player of the Year 5 Rudy Gobert kept rejecting everyone at the rim, but even the size and scoring talent of 3-time All-Star power forward Julius Randle and the two-way athleticism of perimeter threats Anthony Edwards and Jaden McDaniels bugged the Lakers. Now, LA has revamped itself somewhat, letting 3-and-D forward Dorian Finney-Smith depart the team to sign with the Houston Rockets in free agency and bringing in center DeAndre Ayton and power forward Jake LaRavia to shore up its frontcourt depth. But many are skeptical that, in a talented Western Conference, the Lakers can break through. Teams like the reigning champion Oklahoma City Thunder, the retooled Rockets, the Timberwolves, who've made 2 consecutive West Finals, and the deeper Denver Nuggets all project to contend for deep playoff runs. A former championship James teammate, ex-Cleveland Cavaliers sharpshooting forward Channing Frye, joined the chorus of doubters. On a recent episode of his Road Trippin' podcast alongside fellow 2016 Cavaliers champion Richard Jefferson and host Allie Clifton, Frye laid out the case for why the pairing of James and Doncic is doomed to fall short in the conference. James picked up his $52.6 million player option for the 2025-26 season, but seems to be open to a trade out of town, if his agent Rich Paul's recent statements to Shams Charania of ESPN are to be believed. But what I'm saying is, because of his salary, no one is going to take that on this year, on a championship caliber team, Frye said. So you have to let him go. say, hey, if this is your last year, which it probably, most likely is, we need to start the Luka era. Luka's 26. We need to start this at some point. Bron doesn't look like he's slowing down until he chooses. And here's the honest truth, Bron and Luka and 4 other people are not gonna win a chip in the West, Frey added, essentially pointing to the Lakers' depth around the massive contracts of the 2 All-Stars as the culprit. Heat urged to pursue LeBron James reunion, deal NBA champion wing to Lakers. The Miami Heat remain hungry for a true chance at competing for an NBA title in a depleted Eastern Conference heading into 2025-26. Following the acquisition of star scoring guard Norman Powell via 3-team trade with the Los Angeles Clippers and Utah Jazz, the Heat and team president Pat Riley announced their intentions of claiming a top seed in the East. While the franchise has taken steps towards title contention this offseason, they can take a gargantuan leap forward by competing a league-altering blockbuster deal to have another go at things with Los Angeles Lakers superstar LeBron James. Ever since the legendary forward accepted his $52.6 million player option with the Lakers on June 29, countless rumors have spread regarding a possible trade request. As a result, Sun Sentinel's Ira Winderman suggested that the Heat take a stab at reuniting with James for the right price this offseason. In the East, LeBron alongside Bam Adebayo and Tyler Herro would have a pathway to a potential deeper playoff run, Winderman wrote Monday morning. That said, if the cost were to be Andrew Wiggins, a Heat prospect, Nikola Jovic, Jamie Jaquez Jr., and lesser draft capital, then it should be considered for a 40-year-old player still at All-NBA level. Though Winderman appears ready to let go of certain assets in a hypothetical deal for James, draft capital is where a line could be drawn. Now, if the cost is unprotected first-round draft capital, then there could be reason to pause. But, yes, the Heat should consider, and I think LeBron would consider. Ex-Golden State Warriors All-Star and NBA champion Andrew Wiggins has been thrown around in plenty of Lakers trade rumors regarding their versatile forward Rui Hachimura, but James' possible departure would certainly require Wiggins and others to exit. Even at 40 years old, James remains one of the NBA's 10 to 12 best players and a franchise-altering talent. The 21-time All-Star and 4-time NBA Finals MVP contributed 24.4 points, 7.8 rebounds, and 8.2 assists for the Lakers in 70 appearances this past season, and the future Hall of Fame inductee may be intrigued by a potential return to the Heat. During his 4-year tenure with the franchise from 2010 to 2014, James captured his first 2 NBA titles and Finals MVP awards and led the team to 4 consecutive NBA Finals appearances. Nick Wright baffled by Lakers' rush to get out of the LeBron James business. LeBron James will play basketball for the Los Angeles Lakers next season after exercising his $52.60 player option, unless something drastically changes as the franchise reportedly shifts its focus away from the all-time great and onto Luka Doncic. Building around a 26-year-old instead of someone north of 40 isn't the strangest strategy in the world, but then again traditional rules and aging don't seem to apply much to James. Nick Wright, one of the most vocal LeBron supporters in the media, is a bit confused by Los Angeles' urgency to put an expiration date on their relationship with the potential GOAT and explained why on Monday's First Things First. "I don't know why the Lakers seem to be in a rush to get out of the LeBron James business," he said. "I don't expect the Lakers to find a player better than LeBron James to replace LeBron James this year or next year. I don't know why the Lakers seem to be in a rush to get out of the LeBron James business. I don't expect the Lakers to find a player better than LeBron James to replace LeBron James this year or next year. The Lakers understandably want to maximize their flexibility in the next few years, and James makes a lot of money. If he decided to go elsewhere or retire after this season, they would have plenty of cash on hand to make a big move. But if that move comes in 2 years, then it could be argued that they wouldn't be doing their best to maximize a significant part of Doncic's prime." Wright claims that the best available free agent next summer will be James, whom he puts ahead of other potential options like Kevin Durant, Trae Young and Aaron Fox. 2 summers from now, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Donovan Mitchell and Nikola Jokic could be in play, yet all 3 could potentially stick with their current teams or be wooed elsewhere. Perhaps a grand plan will manifest and prove successful. For now, though Wright and others remain perplexed.